So the injury report is out. Obviously, just like she's going to be for the entirety of the year, Caitlin Clark is probable. Caitlin Clark is absolutely probable. Because she's going to be probable for every single game. Every single game for like the entirety of the season, she's probably going to be probable. However, Sophie Cunningham, when the hell did Sophie Cunningham get injured? Right elbow injury. And look, I need to say this first. This is full-on tinfoil hat conspiracy. But and there is no reason to believe she's not injured. But it is actually hilarious when you've got Sophie Cunningham who posts a meme about the team, and basically people are being like, oh, you're gonna get benched, she's gonna get benched. That's all every comment was. People are being like, oh, expect Sophie Cunningham to play less than 5 minutes tomorrow versus the Sky. Expect Sophie Cunningham to play 5 minutes versus the Sky. All of a sudden, Sophie Cunningham is questionable. Go rogue, win game, end up on injury report. Did Sophie throw her elbow with the awesome pass, or is this backlash to her now delete a post? Oh, did she delete the post? Did she actually delete it? The Steph White black Vans, they are absolutely, they're not to be messed with. They are not to be messed with at all. Let's take a look here. Did she take it down? There's no way, right? No, she didn't take it down. 102k likes. Now, it's still there. It absolutely is still there. I will not pass to Caitlin Clark again. I will not pass. And even today, in the Chloe Peterson video, they scrimmaged, and Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull, and Caitlin Clark weren't there, and it's like they're at the blackboard writing lines. They're at the blackboard writing lines. It's one of those things where it's like you've now got a obviously the conspiracies are the conspiracies. I tweeted a joke being like, Sophie Cunningham IG post questionable for Thursday. Twisting someone's arm leads to injury, suspended for the vibes. We're now going to get into this conversation of Sophie Cunningham suspended. We're actually this is Caitlin Clark shit all over again. Now you remember the whole, oh, Caitlin Clark is suspended. Caitlin Clark is suspended. You've now got people talking about Sophie Cunningham potentially being suspended. They put Sophie on punishment. The fix is in. Sophie Cunningham questionable now. After that post about the last play, Germany in the 1940s. Free Sophie Cunningham. Steph White black trucks are no joke. They punished her for real. They're giving her an unofficial suspension. I guess the PNR isn't the only thing predictable. Sophie saw this coming after the post, plus her not following the script and the win against Mystics. Look, I'm going to be real here. I'm going to be real. We have no reason to think that this isn't a legitimate injury. It's just so funny, the timing. Was this the right elbow she used to make IG posts? It is it's one of those things where even yesterday people were like, oh, Sophie, they're going to suspend Sophie. They're going to suspend Sophie. And when Sophie was responding to it, she basically just went, okay, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, Steph White told her to respond. The black trucks were there. She had to respond. Look, at the end of the day, the conspiracy theorists are out in full force, of course. Because the conspiracy theorists said they were about to suspend Sophie, and Sophie's suddenly now questionable for a game. Look, I don't think it's real, but I'm telling you guys, The Indiana Fever don't do themselves any favors. That's all I'm going to say. The Indiana Fever do not do themselves any favors ever. We have to be honest here. As a team, as an organization, they don't do themselves any favors. Like, you would hope that they would at least, there'd be more than, oh, randomly she's injured. You would hope that, Sophie not being spotted at practice, Steph White would have said something, being asked about the game, being like, okay, yeah, Sophie's carrying a bit of an injury. But at the same time, like, I don't think they would suspend Sophie Cunningham for that. And if they were, and again, I was about to say, if they were going to suspend Sophie, I think they would have let it known. But I will say, one big thing is that when they suspended Alyssa Smith a couple of years ago and they benched her, they didn't mention anything. Christy Sides said it afterwards. After the game, Christy Sides talked about the fact she suspended her. And before the game, she was just benched. I'm not even sure if she was questionable. Maybe she was questionable. But it's now one of those things where, look, you've got conspiracy theorists saying one thing, and now all of a sudden you've got a player out of the game. And I don't think his organization helps himself. I think with the Scott Agnes situation, and Scott Agnes, as much as anything, he has said that, like, the reason fans are basically annoyed about how secretive the organization is. And I mean, this organization being secretive obviously leads to fans, when they don't know what's going on, starting to speculate. And that's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, that's kind of it. Like, fans are going to speculate, and I don't really see how they're not going to. Like, fans, when they don't hear anything, when an organization is being as quiet as possible, and when they fire the only person that's actually able to, dig in and that are able to dig in and find out what's going on, the only person who does that is now fired. So obviously, yes, fans are going to run with conspiracy theories because there's no information being given out, and that's what fans do. They can go down a rabbit hole and come out with any conclusion. And again, you've got people saying yesterday, oh, Sophie's definitely going to be suspended. She's about to be suspended. Oh, the team made her, retract the post. And out of nowhere, suddenly she's injured. I don't know.